Carole and Tuesday review episode 12, Loneliness. Definitely an episode about being lonely. The first, second half, right, is all about the girls being separated, being forced, away from each other, right? And of course, also Angela drops her loneliness song, about fire in her heart. And of course, the girls performs the classic Loneliness Girl. So yeah, that's the episode. I would say in the main episode, right, the lonely part of it. I would say that is by far the essence of it. A couple things about it. First of all, I am really happy that I was right with Onishan. I mean, I said it last review. I was like, Onishan, best freaking Onishan. He's clearly gonna save her. He's clearly gonna save the sister. I was like, yeah, there we go, Onishan. So that was awesome. I mean, I think he's a really good character. I loved his introduction, right? When he entered the bar, as he mentioned to her, to Tuesday, and he was left, right? He's like, oh, she's so happy. I'm just gonna take her back. I think that was a very great, again, show don't tell, right? How we understood so much about his character by his actions, not by his exposition, but by his actions. And here again, then following a good characterization, he of course helps his to escape, right? Because he knows she's happy, so on being a musician. So that was great. So he took the chance, and then we have the classic kind of comedy sketch, right? As soon as he's helping her escape, we also see the same time with Carole. And he gets to coming a ladder and a rope, not very good. Yeah, they're coming on the same time, right? Of course, it's happening, and then we see Rory and Gus getting in Yale, I guess, or prison or something like that, and we're watching this. So that was pretty funny. But I love that, Onishan again, they're staying true to that character. He of course will help her. That's what I predicted last review. So that was awesome. And another accusation that I really liked this episode is that Angela is like an honorable rival, right? I really like that. It makes a lot of sense. How would I say it? I mean, there are obviously a lot of douchebags being musicians and so on, right? So she wouldn't have to be like a nice person. But I like here in the anime that she's your enemy, she's the rival, but you clearly kind of respect her. She clearly has her own little... I mean, they are the main character, but her side story is the second plot of the anime, right? And she still is like a partial main character. She will obviously have some kind of redeeming... I guess like leaving the whole data thing eventually, probably, right, so on. But no matter what though, you kind of like her because it's in twice in the episode. First, right, talk to Mama. She's like, I don't want them to be disqualified. I want to fight them. I want to beat them fairly and square. I want to beat them. I want to be the best singer. I want to crush them. I actually want to defeat them, right? And then later on, when they are delayed, so they can't get there in time, and they actually do get disqualified. Talk about it soon, but yeah, they do get disqualified, which I also was predicted. But yeah, they do get disqualified. But Angela's like, let them sing anyway. I wanna see their best stuff. I wanna see if they can beat me anyway. Yeah, so I love that. It makes Angela, a very likable bad guy, right? She's clearly an antagonist, but she is definitely a likable rival, and you're gonna, so you could care about her, right? So I like that a lot. But yeah, but then we have the actual winning of the tournament, and I don't know. I think most people predicted they were gonna be disqualified or walk over, right? I'm actually surprised she even got it. I thought Tuesday wasn't gonna make it in time or was gonna be locked away, and then we weren't even gonna be able to go there or too late, and so kind of same effect. And I was thinking that maybe Carole was gonna perform alone instead, and that would not even be allowed, but whatever, yeah, something like that instead. But yeah, eventually they get there, but they're way too late. They get disqualified, but the actually like, it's too good anyway, so it's kind of like, I've seen a few reality shows. I'm thinking about an Apprentice season once now, UK Apprentice, I would say which season, but it's one season in, for example, UK Apprentice for Lord and Sugar, just makes both contestants win. It's like, well, you're both so good, you can both win. Yeah, I'm hire you both, right? Yeah, it's kind of like that. So the girls, they kind of pass on anyway. They're like, you know what, you two were so fantastic, you pass that one, yeah. So they both kind of win. Angela officially wins, but Tuesday also wins, right? So it's like they both win, and everyone is happy. Angela didn't look very happy, but she was kind of happy. She's like, oh, I guess I won, yeah. But I don't know. I guess it's a way to, how I say it. There was no way that I felt they could have beat her. Not because they were worse than her, but because I feel it's too early, right? I think most people agree that it's too early for them to defeat Angela at episode 12. It's still, if this was the last episode, yeah, obviously, but it still is a whole season left, right? A whole summer season, which I of course do reviews of subscribers, or of course do reviews of the coming summer season, and it would be too early, I feel, to beat Angela at that moment, right? So of course you're gonna have to like push it aside a bit, and now instead of having them being defeated by her, they kind of made it be kind of like it's ambiguous who's the best or not, right? And then they can go and defeat her later on. But that I would say though, I'm a little iffy on that. In my opinion, they might as well have lost to her. Yeah, because this is, if they would lost to her, they would be like, oh, we have to get better. We have to, we have to train more. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we have to we have to kind of, how to say it? If they would have lost, we could have still have done a whole thing with this. Like, well, we have to improve now. We have to get stronger. We have to. How to say it? We have to, it's kind of hard because they are singers, so it's not like, yeah, we have to get more muscle mass and learn new abilities. But basically, right, if they would have lost this scene, they would have said, we have to improve our songs, we have to learn, new, better songs, right, better timing, better voicing, yada yada yada, right, more in tune, whatever, right. So in that sense, not a big fan of them not kind of drawing here. Because I don't feel that will motivate them maybe to beat her later. I guess they will still anyway do that. But you see what I mean, right? They kind of rob stuff from that, like defeat, purposely, being defeated, typical narration style, and then being motivated to be like, I want revenge and train and so. But at the same time, though, I guess it's a musical anime, so like a martial art anime, whatever, like a shonen anime where they lose. It's a little more like I have to become better at this fighting style, and now it's more like, you used to keep playing. So, so yeah, that is true though. So it kind of works. It kind of, it is a way generally to get them to still be famous, right? To be increasing their star status. That being said, though, a lot of idol shows out there, from both like US and UK and different countries, a lot of them usually second place also get a career, right? It's very, sometimes it's even better. I know a lot of examples where get a second place like Idol is better because first place you get a contract and you get to this. Second place you still get a contract because you're like, well, you are good enough and you're famous enough now, so let's make an album and we can probably sell that for a few millions. Yeah, they do that in a way, but they usually get better deals, not always, but sometimes they get better deals then because then they can negotiate so on right and get some order in the label company to do that right. And give a better deal than the forced TV system production deal that the winner gets. So sometimes it's better to not win in those things. So in that sense too, I don't know if they would have lost. That's why I'm a little surprised too that they actually made this draw thing and let them carry on with the kind of the production thing anyway. Because if they would have lost, right, I could have seen being the next episode that they're like, oh, we lost, but it was by default, so we couldn't actually win, and we're gonna do it next. We get famous anyway, and then some label company we call Gus would be like, hey, those girls, they were amazing. They should have won. I wanna, like Gus friends, I wanna pay you for making an album. You get this much money. So I'm sure they would have gotten a lot of deals. They might get anyway now, no matter what will happen in this episode. But even if they lost, right, I'm sure they would have gotten deals from different companies, or at least like some kind of invites to get some maybe deals in the future, right? So I think that would have worked out for them anyway, especially losing by like a walkover thing and not losing by actually being the worst singers, but actually being probably the better singers, but losing by a technicality. They very, very likely would have gotten different musical, producers so on to get them deals, right? So I'm thinking that, yeah, so I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that part actually. I don't think it was necessary, I guess. To kind of draw them. I don't think it's necessary of it. But I don't think she should have beaten Angela yet though. Because she's clearly gonna come in later, right? So whatever. That's the review. I like the episode. I like the good friends. It's all about the loneliness. That was cute. The first part was pretty sad. Just pretty sad. And then it has both the loneliness song and her song. Definitely quite emotional part for me there in the ending when they were singing. It was pretty sad first 10 minutes, and then you're like, man, this is sad now. It's really sad now singing. So anyway, hope you guys like the review. See you guys, I think, in next week. We can't use episode 13. It's not coming out this week. I don't think so. I'm gonna maybe do a video about that, but I think it's delayed. Skipping 1 week, yeah. So see you guys, subscribe us all right, and next Thursday, probably. Next week, Thursday.